Solo Scrooge, sending peace and blessings to you all out there. Hashtag Solo Nation. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's well. Appreciate you all for the love and support of the channel. We'll just run over a few articles quickly, a few headlines. Catch up, then we'll go and take a look at the Sologenic and the Coreum chart. And maybe the Bitcoin chart as well. So Malaysia enlists China to help end USD dependence for trade. It's currency wars, my people. It's currency wars. More proposals and currency concepts are emerging as Asia ramps up its efforts to distance itself from the US dollar hegemony. China and Malaysia are considering moving forward on discussions regarding an Asian monetary fund as distancing from the US dollar hegemony becomes a greater priority in the region. On April 4th, Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim reportedly said China was open to a proposal to set up an Asian monetary fund. The concept of the Asian Focus Fund was floated at a forum on the Chinese island province of Hainan last week, according to Bloomberg. According to Ibrahim, China's President Xi Jinping welcomed discussions on a proposed agency to help with the two nations and others in the region distance themselves from the dollar and the International Monetary Fund, IMF. Malaysia is among several Asian nations trying to detach itself from dollar dependence. Its central bank is working with the People's Bank of China to conduct trade in their own respective currencies. So following the shift away from the US dollar, Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim is in talks with China on forming an Asian monetary fund. So that's them shaking hands. There's no reason for Malaysia to continue depending on the dollar, he told Parliament on Tuesday. They're shaking on the deal, they're shaking. In late March, China and Brazil agreed to transact solely in their own currencies, cutting out the greenback completely. So cutting out the dollar completely. An Asian monetary fund was originally mulled and mooted in the 1990s, but Ibrahim thinks now is the time, stating, "Now with the strength of the economies in China, Japan and others, I think we should discuss this, at least consider an Asian monetary fund, and secondly, the use of our respective currencies." Also in late March, a Russian state official spoke of a new currency for the BRICS alliance. As reported by Cointelegraph, it would be another effort to distance itself from the dollar, incorporating the burgeoning economies of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. In October 2022, Chinese government researchers proposed a digital currency based on a basket of Asian currencies. On April 4th, South China Morning Post columnist Alex Lowe opined there could be additional reasons for dollar distancing. Lowe said more countries want to move away from the US dollar, not just for economic reasons, but to escape the clutches of the gangsterism of US foreign policy, which in the past 2 decades has weaponized its global dollar dominance with increasing abandon. The end of the dollar as the world's reserve currency could have a severe impact on its value compared to other currencies and crypto assets. It could have a knock-on effect on the 133 billion stablecoin market, which is dominated by dollar-pegged stablecoins. So more currency wars, more people trying to get away from the US dollar. The US dollar its time is coming to an end. How soon? Time will tell, but we know that its time is coming to an end. Other headlines: Hong Kong's crypto rules set a high bar for good reason, says FSC advisor. Lucy Garza-Marian, an advisory board member to Hong Kong securities regulator, said its crypto rules might present short-term challenges to crypto startups. The standards for virtual asset service providers, VASPs, in Hong Kong are set incredibly high, as the Securities and Futures Commission, SFC, is wanting the crypto industry to match the same compliance standards as traditional financial firms. Speaking to Cointelegraph at the Hong Kong WOW Summit, Lucy Garza-Marian, the founder of the crypto venture firm Token Bay Capital and an SFC FinTech Advisory Group member, explained that while the bar is set high, they're in place for a good reason. The standards are incredibly high because the SFC's approach to ask the VASPs to apply the same standards that existing financial institutions like huge banks and huge asset managers have to comply with. So, a criticism has been, if you're a startup company, crypto company, how do you even get started? Is that going to stifle the industry? With a solid regulatory framework in place, Garza-Marian believes more well-capitalized financial firms will be willing to help promising startups get off the ground. I think companies that do get the license are going to be upholding the most stringent standards, so the bar is set high, but I think for good reason, Garza-Marian said. Cryptocurrency platforms are part of the entire Web3 ecosystem, and we strongly support the development of the entire internet ecosystem. So, Hong Kong trying to become a hub, a crypto hub as well. In recent months, Hong Kong has made considerable ground in establishing itself as the world's next crypto hub. More than 80 digital asset firms have expressed interest in establishing a presence in Hong Kong over the last few months, according to a March 20th statement by the Secretary for Financial Services and the Treasury, Christian Huo, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. So Hong Kong are setting they're setting the bar high for a good reason in their eyes. I believe the UK said it wanted to become a crypto hub as well. So, a lot of these countries want to become a crypto hub. So let's see how it all works and plans out. On other news, Cash App creator dies following stabbing in San Francisco. It's crazy, man. This is crazy. This is what's going on. Bob Lee, the creator of Cash App and former technology chief at Square, has died after an unknown attacker stabbed him. So this is that's crazy. Look at that. The creator of Cash App, one of the creators, or the creator. Bob Lee, the former chief technology officer of Square and creator of Cash App, has died following a stabbing in San Francisco in the early hours of Tuesday, April 4th, local time. Bill, the CEO of crypto wallet company Abra, tweeted on April the 5th that Bob Lee was killed in SF early today, sharing a report from a local media outlet that reported on Lee's death but did not name him. So he says, I just got devastating news that our friend Bob Lee was killed in SF earlier today. Bob was a dad, the former CTO of Square, where he created Cash App, and CTO of MobileCoin. He was a generous, decent human being who didn't deserve to be killed. Yeah, it's unfortunate, man. The life, sometimes the things that happen in this life is unfortunate. You know, it's unfortunate. So other news, let's get into the Sologenic chart. Where are we on the Sologenic chart? So we managed to, let's have a look at the 4 hour. So as I was saying yesterday, my people, we was down underneath this uptrending white line support. And I think we came to came as low as 14 cents, 915, 14,915, but we managed to push our way back up. So it was a bit of a fake out. You know, they tried to fake the people out, just like they tried here as well. Tried to fake us out. But we knew that all we need to do is get above this white line, uptrending support, to be back on course, filling out this pattern that we're in. Support, resistance, back down to support. So Sologenic, 16 cents at the time of speaking. We're up 4% on the day. Trying to fill out this pattern, support, resistance. As I said, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, but it was a buy at these levels, at these prices. So we'll see where we go from there. Let's have a look on the daily. Daily RSI. Let's set an alert at the 45 to let us know we're breaking that, or the 44 to let us know we're breaking up, heading towards the 50. So we've had a little bit of reversal on the RSI, so we'll keep an eye on that. Have a look at the MACD. Yeah, the MACD looks like it might want to curve around a bit. So on the daily, not looking too bad to be honest on the daily. Solo. Hashtag Solo Nation. Well, up 4% on that one. On this chart, up 7%. So, but we'll take a look at that throughout the day. Coreum, it's core season. It's core season, my people. See where we are with Coreum. Still got the lines. So Coreum, we're still in the same position that we was in yesterday. Not much changed. We're using 2,447 cents as a support. And we have 0.2608 as a resistance. And then up above here, the 29 cents as resistance. But ultimately, we want to make it to the 32 cents. We ultimately want to make it to the 32 cents. Push past that resistance and use it as support to head on bullish. But we'll see how it goes. We'll take a look at how it goes throughout the day. MACD looking like it wants the golden cross on the daily sometime soon. As you can see, it's curving round. Looking like it wants to head back up to the upside. We'll keep an eye on that. The RSI. Looking like it's heading back up, so we could have some upside here on the daily time frame. I'm seeing a little bit of upside on Coreum. It's core season, my people. We're staking core. We're getting passive income. What can I say, my people? Appreciate the love and support of you all. Let's have a quick look on Bitcoin. You know, I appreciate you all, my people. Bitcoin. So, you know, as I keep saying, or as I was saying before, are we in this inverted symmetrical triangle? If that case, however high we get past, however high up we go, there's still a chance we can come down lower than this low. And that's only if we're in this inverted symmetrical triangle. If we're on this uptrend between the yellow line and the blue line, support, resistance, support, resistance, support. We broke past this resistance. Can we stay above it? Time will tell. Strong resistance at this white line, which is sitting at 28.6. Strong resistance there. Ultimately, Bitcoin wants to push up to test these levels, maybe come up to test the 30,000 mark, but we have to get past the 28,000 first, 28.6 first. So we'll see how that goes. We'll take a look at that. As it stands, we're above this resistance line, and we're using it as support. So we've only got a little bit of room before we have to make a decision. We've got a little bit of room before it's time to make the decision. Look, support, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance. Now it's using this yellow line as support, resistance. So we've got to make a move. We haven't got much space. We've got to make a decision. Are we going to fall below it? Maybe come down to the 26,000 for support again? Or are we going to break above it and hit the 30,000? Time will tell, my people. We'll keep an eye on that chart, the Bitcoin chart. Appreciate you all for the love and support. If you got anything out of this update, do like and subscribe, share, and I'll catch you on the next one, my people. I'm Solo Scrooge with the Solo News. Peace.